Yeah, dude. Yes. I like the guy on the bell. Man. I mean, guys, this is why we're getting clowned on.
It's pretty heavy. Christian Nightmares. This is the Christian Hater account. What does this account do?
Oh, it does shit like that.
What do they post on here? Oh, look at this. Wait, hold on. Oh.
You don't watch the Tim thing?
No, I don't want to watch it. I want to see what the caption is, though. I had fun office hours live showing clips like this. You can watch more here. What's the clip he shows? What the fuck are they even
How many
talking
views
about?
does this have?
15K a year ago.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Bitch ass.
Yeah, that's not a lot of views, Timmy.
Yeah.
Tim.
I saw the vid of him addressing the Andrew Callaghan thing.
Let's look that up.
What was he doing? Throwing him under the bus?
Yeah, immediately.
Saying
Yeah,
he's so
yeah, yeah.
disappointed in him? Yeah, I know, Tim. I know. I'm sure you never did coke and never grabbed a girl's ass or said something creepy.
Yeah, or Eric Wareheim. Fucking.
Yeah. Trying to fuck my
Yeah,
friend's sister for
I
fucking
wish
2
I
years.
got more info about the Eric, because when I was in college, a young girl from college said that Eric DM'd her.
Yeah. Used to try to fuck my friend's sister who was
Yeah.
fucking faggot.
Trigger warning, there's tears. There might be tears.
Listen, I wanted to start the show today to just acknowledge these Andrew Callaghan allegations. I've asked Doug and Vic to step out because I didn't want them sitting behind me, not knowing what to do, not knowing where to look. But I also want to apologize for not speaking about this, for any of us speaking about this. I think, it's been a very painful week for us and very difficult experience to process it. And we didn't want to just rush out and say something that felt insincere or, kind of like...
Jesus, this is
Good God.
crisis
Who gives a
person
fuck?
told us what to say kind of thing. That I don't think that's helpful. And we just want to wrap our heads around it and talk about it and try to understand it more. But of course, we're aware of the allegations. We take them very seriously. And it's just been very sad and just, disappointing, to say the least.
Are you fucking sick? He's going to
I want
cry?
to clarify a couple things.
Oh, I thought he was going to cry.
We, have no professional relationship with Andrew at this time, and have no plans going forward to have any relationship with him. Our role with him is we produced the film that a lot of you guys have seen. There's been a little confusion about the Channel 5 name. That's Andrew's name, Channel 5. It has nothing to do with Eric and I's Channel 5 name. That was a bit of confusion for us as well.
I think it was yours.
But
Nah,
we did
that's Tim
produce the
Heidecker's
movie,
lying.
And I feel terrible that this film now has these allegations tied to it, because some very good people worked very hard on it. But it's just a movie, and I want to say that we believe these women that came forward, and of course totally condemn the type of behavior that Andrew's being accused of. And I believe that's up to Andrew to address these allegations and do so openly and honestly. And I really hope he does, do that as soon as possible. And that's really all I have to say about it right now. We're not going to talk about it during the show. That's why we didn't start with the opening. That's why Vic and Doug aren't here. We're going to try to, as Vic says, put these negative thoughts and acknowledge them and try to have fun and know that this is something that Andrew has to address. I just also finally want to say, I have a daughter, and as read about this stuff and learn about this stuff. It's the last thing in the world that I'd want to have happen is
This is so boring.
you know what's been talked about.
For Andrew Kelly to text my daughter.
And I have a son, and
I think he tried to
I
shove your
want to
ex-wife's
make
head in his
sure
cock.
that as we raise him, my wife and I raise him, that we raise him to understand and respect women and grow up to be a good and honorable person. And finally, I just wish, you know, peace and love for everybody involved. It's a terrible situation, but it's happening, you know, in real time, and we're trying to process it like everybody else is. So that's all I have to say. Thank you guys for listening and understanding where we're at. I know I'm a bit emotional about it because it's just been very difficult. And
Bro.
but I'm going to shake it off, and we're going to start the show.
What do the comments say? What did Al?
What he did?
Hold on a
He,
second. After
he,
all the
he
honesty,
talked girls into having sex with him.
being so genuine.
And all these girls fucked him after like him like, come on, let me come on. So like,
He just begged the girls for sex.
He begged the girls for
Yeah.
sex like 6 times. Same thing over and over again. He had a shtick. And he would just do it over and over again. Like, come on, can you give me a ride? I just want head.
Yeah.
And like, so then I ended up giving him head. And it's like, just give me a fucking break. I like Andrew Callaghan. I think he's cool. You want to come? I got a job for you, dude. I got a blow job for you. But here's the thing. Make sure you take Channel 5 News over here with you. I'll give you $50,000 for that. I want you and Tim Heidecker's company, Channel 5 News.
He's I think Andrew's
pussy.
He's like he did an apology video, and he's kind of like seems to be like not in the clear, but people are kind of like, oh, okay.
Yeah, he'll find a way to weasel his way into back into the limelight.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah,
Tim Heidecker's such a fucking wimp.
dude. What else we got for links?
Hold on. Let's get. What do you feel about this, Tim? How do you feel about that, Sammy?
What about Tim?
Yeah.
I just I don't know. Well, I know that he was like brutally stabbed,
Yeah, I remember that.
and that's what I'm trying to. Like, what makes you think these thoughts?
Well, why does it?
What turns you into this type of person?
Why is he like giving an HR general manager speech?
Just estrogen?
I know, but why would you think it's a like just shut the fuck up and don't say anything?
Well, I think he works with. Does Tim still do production on these Adult Swim shows?
Oh, I'm sure they're still throwing him. You know,
He's still. I think
400,000 to steal.
Yeah, I think he still runs these productions. Like he's very much tied in with this,
Absolutely is producing things.
Yeah, this ecosystem of lesbians and
William Street.
Yeah.
whiny gay people.
Yeah, cool music guys that gatekeep
Yeah.
at parties.
Mm.
Dude, you don't even know what the original. Dude, come on. I like Tim Heidecker. He's a fucking Eagles historian. Like, bro, suck my dick. Fucking Don McLean knower.
What, Eagles the band?
Yeah, like they know, like they're like those old music guys that used to be like, dude, you don't even know them fucking reels. Like your biggest nightmare about Fred Armisen,
Mm-hmm.
where like someone like a record store, like he's kind of like comic book nerd with music,
Mm-hmm.
where he's gonna give you like a tongue lashing, and he's the cultural, but he's just a fucking dick.
Mm.
Have you heard Tim's music that he like the
Yeah,
that
it
he's
sucks.
made? It's really bad.
It sounds like Beach Boys adjacent. It fucking blows. It has no edge and it blows.
Yeah, it's like
Tim's unfuckable. You should call him pussy napkins when like single 40-year-old women are trying to fuck him. Like when the actress types that would take this motherfucker on a date, he must dry their fucking pussy up like fucking like powdered Comet. You know what I mean? Like a cleanser. How come DJ Doug Pound's so cool though?
What's wrong with
Remember when you and DJ Doug Pound were talking a couple weeks ago and it was like, man, these niggas are never gonna realize. Remember when you guys both said that?
Yeah.
I'm
He's a real one.
I know, Doug's cool.
I'm like you're like he does like the pad
Yeah,
stuff. Like I'm like Doug
yeah.
Pound now.
I think Doug
I'm
Pound's
just
just along for the ride.
He's happy with his
He's good with it.
$15,000 a month that Tim's cutting him off at the top of the chop of the block.
Yeah. Do they have a Patreon? How much money do they make? How much money does Office Hours make?
He's just such a smug. Even like when you got when you call this fucking thing, he was such a smug piece of shit about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very hateable thing, even though I'm not, even though I'm only moderately connected to it. 26,000 a month.
They make 26 per month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking sad.
I'm glad. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I thought it would
Fuck
be
out of
higher.
here. Fucking
Yeah. What's the number one right now?
little fat ass.
I hope he just keeps getting beers dumped on him, and he's like, I just don't. I'm just not. I don't know. I just. What am I missing? And then like women are just dumping full beers on his head, like Brutus's from Applebee's, like on his whole head, like the big fucking beer mugs, where they're just pouring beers on like his lap. just like typical, like people distancing themselves. Like that's just so fucking gay. Like people need to shut the fuck up.
Well, if you know, depending on where your money's coming from, you might have to do that.
What? You're $26,000 a month?
No, his
big checks.
The Adult Swim production money.
What, to produce that fucking failed ass HBO show that sucked dick with Travis Kelce? You fucking almost embarrassed and ruined that kid's career. That unfunny piece of shit that should have been funny with John C. Reilly. I don't know how you missed with John C. Reilly. I feel like I can make a fucking total fucking cornflakes commercial with John C. Reilly.
You have to be a real asshole to mess with John C. Reilly.
Yeah. Instead, you're probably like this. Do you know the Eagles' second album was written in B minor? Fuck, shut up. Hope you get stabbed again. Hey, Tim Heidecker lives in fucking Summer Hills. I'm pretty sure. You know what I heard he likes? I heard he likes to get poked with sharp knives. Just stab in the fucking chest this time so you can see it coming. Fucking pussy. So sick of that shit. Fucking even Eric Wareheim is, you know, he's smart. He got away from him.
Eric Wareheim's fine.
He's
fine. Just a fucking rapist. He's
that? He's a fucking. He likes pussy. He's a creep.
Yeah.
Fine, I can take that.
It's all good.
It's when you're smug and you're like, you know what happened.
Yeah.
I would like to see like Tim Heidecker on a date with like some SNL reject. That's like, well, he seems like a good guy.